Confederacy lost the Civil War in 1865 and slavery was ended in the United States. But that was not even close to the end of the oppression for African Americans. When white politicians returned to power in Virginia with elections of 1865, they quickly passed black codes. When Plessy versus Ferguson ruled in favor of separate but equal, every single ex-Confederate state took the opportunity to write new constitutions or amend their existing ones. In Virginia, the Constitution of 1902 introduced poll taxes, mandating racially segregated schools, and implemented literacy tests. The Virginia General Assembly mandated segregation on streetcars in 1906. Virginia at this point was deep in Jim Crow segregation.
On February 8th, 1951, an African-American dentist by the name of Dr. Maceo Santa Cruz saw two black women being sexually assaulted by two white men outside his office. The names of these men were Charles Simmons, age 18, and Bedford Owens, age 20. When Dr. Santa Cruz tried to intervene and stop the attack on the young girls, they violently injured his head and body. The closest hospital was only a couple blocks away, but it was white only. He was not permitted. The nearest black hospital was in Roanoke, the Burrell Hospital, forcing them to take him there. On the way to the hospital, Dr. Santa Cruz died.
A horrifying display of racial violence was sadly not properly punished. Two murderers were then charged with only involuntary manslaughter, sentenced to 5 years in prison, and were never charged with sexual assault or murder. This sadly showcased their racial discrimination and injustice. Even the white teenagers sexually assaulted the two girls. One was only 11 years old. Since they were never brought to full justice, it set a tragic precedent that it's acceptable to murder African Americans.
The sad reality is there is no good ending to this. Dr. Santa Cruz died as a result of his own bravery to do what's right in attempting to stop the sexual assault. And it's not the teenagers' fault, it's the fault of the racial discrimination that has forced itself into our society. This is regretfully just one of many examples of racial violence in New Valley, and the broader state of Virginia and the nation as a whole.